Welcome everybody to another NFL video on my channel. This is top 10 NFL teams right now at the end of the season. It's the end of the season, and I'm gonna count down 10 NFL teams that I think the best. So let's get started. So on the number 10 spot, I have the LA Rams. I think they're a very good team. I think they have a very good defense. They definitely proved their defense last week. Just dominating the Patriots, who I think are a very good team too. They're having a bounce back year after last year. They went 9-7. They're 9-4 right now. Obviously, they have a chance to make it to the playoffs. They're number one in the West right now. They're tied with Seattle, but still. Jared Goff has really popped off this year. He's having a great year. And I don't think they're gonna make it to the Super Bowl, but I think it's definitely they could even win the division. So number 10, the Rams. So the number 9 spot I have the Indianapolis Colts. Look, I think this team before this year, I think they're a very good team. They have a very good defense. Their defense has really popped off this year. Their offense has shown talent. Okay, and all they needed was a quarterback. They have pretty much the same team right now. They didn't have a first round pick last year, and so it's the same team. But all they needed was a quarterback, and Philip Rivers is a great quarterback. He was really good this year. So I think this is the number 9 spot. I think this team is gonna make it to the playoffs. Possibly could win the division. Once again, last year they went, I believe they went 7-9. Now they're 9-4. So definitely in the run to make it to the playoffs. Philip Rivers has done an excellent job with this offense. The defense has really popped off this year. So Indianapolis. So at the number 8 spot, I have the Cleveland Browns. We expected them to make it to the playoffs. We didn't expect them to be this good. They went 6-10 last year. They're 9-3 right now. Baker Mayfield has done an excellent job. Besides some bumps in the road, like although Beckham getting out for the season, and they had just played sloppy in the middle of the year. So they're bouncing back now. Their offensive line has shown talent. Their defense has shown talent, and their running game has certainly shown talent. So Baker Mayfield has made it work. I mean, we've seen them beat teams like Tennessee, who's really good in my opinion, but this is definitely a playoff team, and they're once again in contention to probably be the first. Well, not the first. My bad. The in the NFC North, they could be first place in the NFC North. So right now, I have Cleveland make it to the playoffs. I don't have them maybe winning the division, but I have them make it to the playoffs. So number 8, Cleveland. So the number 7 spot, I have Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They had an amazing offseason, and it really paid off. They had great first-round picks. They got Tom Brady and Gronk, of course, and it really paid off. They got rid of Jameis, and so it really paid off. And although they're not playing the best season, they're having a great season. Probably make it to the playoffs. Not winning the NFC South. I don't see that happening, but definitely make it into the wild card. And you have a great chance to make it to the Super Bowl. I will say that. You have an amazing offense and amazing defense. So, number 7, Tampa Bay. So, the number 6 spot, I have the Tennessee Titans. I think they're a great team. I think they have a great offense. Derrick Henry is probably the best running back in the NFL. And Tannehill's possibly an MVP. He won Comeback Player of the Year. You guys have a great head coach. You have a great chance of winning the division. You have a great chance to make it to the playoffs. Do I think you're going to win the Super Bowl? No. But you'll get there eventually. But I think this team, their offense is it's really good. But this defense is improving every game. And although you guys lost to the Browns, you guys lost to this team or that team, what it doesn't matter. You're still probably going to be better than last season, the year before that. So, I have the Tennessee Titans at number 6. Leave your opinion in the comments. Leave your top 10. But right now, I have Tennessee at number 6. So, the number 4 spot, I have the Buffalo Bills. I think this team is great. I think all these teams are great. I don't know why I said that. I think this offense is great. I think their receiving core is great. They Cole Beasley, tight end. They're covered on offense. Defensive-wise, it's still a little bit of a question, but I think they're on the good side, definitely. Right now you are the first in the NFC East, and you're gonna win that division. There's no one. I mean, maybe Miami's gonna give you a little bit of trouble, but still, you're gonna win. If you have a first round pick, I can see you guys, picking a defensive player. You have a great offense, so I don't think that's necessary, especially in the first round. There's a lot of good defensive players this year. I don't think you're gonna make it to the playoffs, but I think you're gonna eventually get there. But I think maybe Josh Allen needs to improve. I mean, he's a great quarterback, don't get me wrong, but I think he needs to improve a lot more. He showed some flaws. This guy much more accurate. He's very accurate. That's out of the question. So maybe maybe by next year he's gonna play MVP caliber. He's gonna be an MVP caliber quarterback. So, but the Buffalo Bills are number 5. So the number 4 spot, I have the Green Bay Packers. You have a lot of guys on IR, but they came back and they played top level, and that's really good for you guys. You guys have a great head coach. Of course, Aaron Rodgers, he's playing MVP level. AJ Dillon, all these guys, all these receivers, they're really good. The running backs as well, they're really good. AJ Dillon as a running back, yeah. But you guys have a great offense. Defensive wise, you guys are still in the questionable. You guys first in the NFC North. You guys are gonna win that. You probably could get the first seed. You could get the first seed. It's still possible that you can get a first seed. Last year you made it to the championship. Of course, you lost the 49ers. This year I can see you making it against the Saints, and you have a really good chance of beating the Saints. I will say that. A lot of the teams in the playoffs right now, the Buccaneers, Seattle, the Rams, you guys can beat those guys. I think the team that's going to give you the most trouble is New Orleans, and that could possibly be in the championship. So, you guys have a great chance to make it to the Super Bowl. So, you guys have been playing well. You guys have won a lot of games. You guys won. Oh, which guys? I forgot which guys win this week. I think right now it's week 14. What you guys do? I think you guys beat. Did you guys beat Minnesota? I don't know. Anyways, you have a very good chance in being in. I don't know about winning, but being in the Super Bowl. So, number 4, Green Bay Packers. So the number 3 spot of the New Orleans Saints. I mean, these guys have one of the best offenses I've ever seen. I mean, they have Michael Thomas. I know Drew Brees is out, but you have Michael Thomas, Kamara, who's probably the 3rd best running back in the league right now. You guys have a so-so defense. I mean, you're winning the South. There's going to be a lot of teams who give you trouble. The Panthers are going to give you trouble. Tampa Bay is going to give you trouble. Atlanta's going to give you trouble. So you're going to have trouble, but I think you're going to win it. Like I said in the last Green Bay Packers one, when I said in the Green Bay Packers one, I said I can see these two teams playing in the championship, but you have a few flaws. I mean, you lost to teams you were supposed to blow out, like the Eagles and the Raiders. So I think you guys can beat most of the teams in the playoffs, but it's still in the air. But I don't think you guys can get past the Green Bay Packers if you do play them. Maybe you can. Maybe you can. If Drew Brees comes back, you have a good chance. So, but for now, number 3, New Orleans. So, number 2 spot, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers. You lost to teams. You lost to teams you were favored by the Washington Redskins. Not the Redskins, the football team. And you lost to the Bills, but the Bills are a good team. But anyways, you have a lot of good offensive players. You have Claypool, Juju Smith-Schuster, Cooper. You have all of these guys. You have great defense as well. Your defense really popped out. Edmonds, Watt. So you guys and Big Ben could possibly get the MVP award. I can see that happening. You guys are you guys are the 2nd seed. You lost your 1st seed, but you're first in the North. I can see you winning that. You're gonna get a lot of trouble though. But still, I mean, you got the. I mean, can you beat the teams in the play? You got Browns. You guys can beat the Browns. Indianapolis. You guys can beat Indianapolis. Tennessee. You guys can beat Tennessee. Buffalo. I don't know about Buffalo. I don't know about KC either. So it's still questionable that you guys can even win a playoff game, let alone make it to the Super Bowl. Win a playoff game. You know, last time we seen this team in the playoffs, 2017. They lost to the Jaguars. So they look over teams, and I think that's their biggest issue. But still, I think I have Pittsburgh number 2. And so the number 1 spot, I have the Kansas City Chiefs. This is not a surprise. The number 1 seed in the West, in the AFC, and then the best team in the West by far. Great defense, great rookies, great offense. One of the probably the best quarterback in the NFL right now. No doubt, this team is gonna make it to the Super Bowl. I mean, come on, there's no team in the NFL that can top them. All right, maybe the Raiders. The Raiders have given them trouble 2 games, but they're probably not even gonna make it to the playoffs. So. No, I think this team is probably going to win another Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie. It's likely this team is going to win another Super Bowl. So, that's my number 1 pick, and that's my top 10. Thank you guys for watching. Go check out my regular channel. Go check out my gaming channel and my Minecraft channel. Go check out my Twitter, my Discord. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Bye.